When did you realize that your friend isn't your friend and she probably never liked you? I'll go first.
My nigga is breezy, keep my wrist greasy. Why would I go hard when this shit is so easy?
I realized this when three friends from my childhood proceeded to invite me and two of my friends to a party just to treat us weird when we get there for no reason. Emphasis on the childhood friends. And you think those are the ones that'll be different, and they never are. Like, can we talk about it? That's the real tea of this video. A lot of the people that you feel like gonna be riding with you to the end ride with you until they feel like you competition with them. They ride with you until they feel like they done with you. They don't need you no more. People mess with people on their own terms, but unnecessary drama and beef is little girl shit. And let's talk about it. Hi guys, so for today's video, I ain't gonna lie, we getting a little messy, but we growing up also. So like, I'm gonna be grown about it, but I'm gonna also talk my shit because I feel like now is finally my time to really address a few things that had prevailed in the last maybe 2 years or so with people that I used to be friends with. It's my first story time, and I really didn't want this to be my first story time because this is a very messy story. But I also feel like people really need to be cautious and aware of the people that they keep around them, thinking that, oh, I've been around this person for X amount of years. They wouldn't do me like that. No, they would. And you thinking that they wouldn't is why they are planning and plotting on doing you bad. When it comes to people getting too comfortable, or you giving people any type of inkling of a feeling like I'm comfortable with you or I trust you, and that's when they try to do you the worst dirt. But this is just different. This is really just people that I thought was my squad. Not on a Joe type time, but like, oh, like I really thought y'all was my friends. I know we all ended up going to different high schools and stuff like that. But if you're inviting us somewhere, we're not thinking that you're inviting us to be weird, rude, or messy. Okay. Okay, guys, since this video is like so long, I'm going to put timestamps right here to where you guys can like see each part of the story. So we're going to start from the very beginning, okay? Now there are three people a part of this story, okay? We're going to call one dumb, dumber, and the dumbest, okay? We're going to rank them because there's one person that is really genuinely irrelevant to the story, and then there's another person that let people put batteries in her back. That's why she's the dumbest. She's last. But we're going to talk about dumb, okay? Me and dumb have been friends for years, okay? Middle school, grade school, so on into high school, and you know, our senior year. That's when all of this stuff prevailed, right? Dumb and dumber actually ended up going to different schools, while the dumbest one ended up coming to school with me for a little while and then transferred to another school, right? Now, when dumbest one and I went to the same high school, we were friends. A lot of people known us to be friends. They always see me and this girl around, and I was very comfortable with this girl because of the fact that I've known her for years. And one thing that you're going to learn about me, Ariana, is I'm all about community. And when I feel like you're a good person, I'm going to want to be around you. But not only because you're a good person, but because I feel like I can trust you. I put my trust into the wrong people. I'll admit it. But I'm only going off of what you show me. And if you showing me something that's not truly you, I can't be mad at myself for that because you held back your true intentions and feelings to continue to stay around me. And that makes me feel, even though that shit is annoying, I know I'm a good person. I know my heart. People ain't going to admit that they doing shit just to stay around you. Now, the dumbest one, I ain't going to lie, growing up, she was sheltered. Her dad never let her go out nowhere. She was like the token child. And I mean that in a good way. Like, everybody knew, like, this girl in specific, like, if we wanted to go out and do something, it was no point in even inviting her because Pop wasn't going for that shit. Mom wasn't going for that shit. We did cheer with her and field hockey and stuff like that, sports. But outside activities, girl, where you going? You ain't going. She wasn't going out nowhere. Okay? For this like complete 360 flip change personality wise of this, it really threw me off because I'm like, I know you. And the shit that you trying to this thing that you trying to do now is not cute. It gives like you're trying to be somebody that you're not, to try and like pump your chest up at me like I'm not like I'm not on that. Like when you continuously disrespect somebody and play in their face as well, I don't like being played with. Not everything is a joke. The older that we get, there's some things you just don't say and there's some things you just don't do. And this girl did a lot of stuff that she knew was wrong, but she let the dumbest one, now that's the second rank, the dumbest one. Now, the dumbest one, me and her haven't really been besties ever, but she's always been close with people that I know, type shit, right? We've had run-ins and bumps, in the road. Us not even being friends, that was just us, I guess, not liking each other, but it was never beef, right? And I feel like dumbest let dumber put a battery in her back to mess with me because dumber wasn't bold enough to do it herself. So she got her little rat to try and do it for her, and next thing you know, the dumbest one, her eye got put on a rocket ship. I mean, like, face messed up, all that. And that's my work. I don't like talking like this. But when you dealing with people that do a lot of talking on socials rather than to your face, and you're the type of person that's the opposite, that's me, it really hurt my feelings because I feel like, okay, how old are we? Okay, why we doing that? Okay, what did I do to you? Okay, grow up. I don't know what to get up on Instagram and say. I don't remember rumors and shit about you from middle school. I don't remember rumors and shit about you from, when we wasn't cool. I don't ponder on bitches that I do not like. If you really don't like somebody, then you shouldn't care about them enough to like keep tabs on them. Bitches kept tabs on me for so long. Bitches let people that they knew didn't like me get in their ear about me and just boost them to basically ruin a friendship that she's had for years and years just because she want to be with the in crowd. And that's when I knew that you weren't my friend, bitch. That's when I knew that me and you were not supposed to even be in the same, you're not supposed to be in my life. All my bitches is stand-up bitches, okay? I cannot put a battery in none of my bitches back, nor would I want to, because my bitches, like I said, they stand-up bitches. They do exactly what they want, and they not doing what they don't want to do. I know for a fact dumbest didn't want to fight me. I knew for a fact dumbest didn't have an issue with me, and I knew for a fact dumbest knew better. So yeah, dumber, and dumbest invite me and two of our middle school friends to a party. Now, the two people that I came to the party with, I was close with them for years, like I was with dumber, and dumbest. I was friends with them for years, but I continued to talk and be like actual one-on-one friends with the two people that I came with. So even though they knew them, like, we were we were the outsiders. We were the outsiders at this party. And dumb is the one that invited me. Dumb don't be in beef. Dumb don't fight. Dumb, she ain't innocent, but dumb knows her limits. And I feel like with dumb, I feel like that's why she texted me apologizing after the situation prevailed and after I dicked her friend. But yeah, she invites us to this party. And we're really excited, I ain't been out in a little while. Mind you, we're seniors in high school at this point, so like we're not partying too much. Like we party here and there, but like whenever we do party, we get f***ed up, we get lit, we drink, we whatever, right? Normal shit. Now, the trio were getting a bottle of liquor, right? They texted a random nigga asking them to get the bottle for them, and then they had to pay a delivery fee. So when Dumbest is texting me and I'm texting Dumbest, I'm like, hey, like, are y'all getting a bottle? How y'all getting a bottle? She like, we getting somebody to get it for us. And she like, all right, this is how much our bottle is, and then we're going to pay for a delivery fee. I'm like, delivery fee? Was the liquor that serious? Do I want to pay for my bottle of Douce on top of a delivery fee? I'm like, in my head, y'all must be getting something cheap. And they surely did. But we going to get to the type of bottle later because it's important for some reason. But yeah, she like, yeah, girl, we got to pay a delivery fee. Like, we can't have people just running around just for free. And this was when I noticed that Dumbest still had some shit. Yeah, some shit to get off her chest to me, but she wasn't saying nothing. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, I can probably just get somebody to just pick it up for free. So I'm like, nope, no thanks. Y'all got that. Basically, I said, all right, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna get a bottle with y'all. I'm gonna get a bottle. I'm just not getting one with y'all, type shit. And then I felt like she was trying like be on some weird shit with me, trying to play me like, how you want somebody to go and get your bottle, but you can't even give a delivery fee, like on some trying to play me on some cheap shit. But I got people that'll do it for me for free. It's not that I don't want to, but if I have the option to not pay for a delivery fee, I'm not going to. Like, what? Are you serious? And I didn't. So me and the two friends that I came to the party with went half on a bottle of Douce, mind you. Douce. We got Douce, okay? Douce ain't cheap. It ain't extra expensive, but it's also not cheap. That's a good bottle. That's a great bottle. And, you know, we're not trying to get no cheap shit. We trying to get lit tonight. Like, we up. So we get to the bottle of Douce, dropped off or whatever. So it's two of my middle school friends and then dumber, and dumbest. Now, we're going to call my two friends rock and roll, okay? But we're walking into the party and everything is all good, chill, whatever. We looking for them and we notice when we're pulling up, nobody's answering the phone. Like, that was the first red flag. Like, oh, like, what, y'all don't want us here? I know y'all ain't that motherfucking busy to where y'all don't see our call. Like, not only is it me calling, rock and roll calling, what's up? But you know me, once I get dressed, pay for an Uber and get a bottle, we going out, we doing something. And we already pulling up. Like, we had no other choice but to go in. Go in, we find them, right? And like I said, the type of person that I am, like, I'm just a cool person. I'm friendly, I'm chill. So when I see them, I'm like, hey, yeah, whatever. And I noticed that they with their friends that we don't know. So they acting a little iffy. But Dumb is trying to do a little bit of both. Like, Dumb invited me here, but Dumb is also trying to play that role with Dumber and Dumbest. Me rock and roll looking like, what's tea? Like, but once I started drinking, that guard went down. And I was having a time. I was having a blast. And rock and roll are like kind of like the opposite of me. Like, they party and they like to have fun, but they don't like, once they like get to a certain point, they chill. Me, I push my limit. And I was lit, but I wasn't like belligerent. Like, no. I was just to the point where I wasn't using my discernment after a while. Like, when people were doing little weird petty things that I did take note of, I didn't think too much into it when I should have, because all of it was on purpose. Like, when we walk up to them and we notice that they're with their other friends or whatever, and we're kicking it with them and we dancing, chilling, drinking, smoking, my nigga, they have their bottle. It's New Amsterdam. But I'm like, oh, they my homies. Like, hey, can I have a shot? Here's our bottle. Dumber goes, y'all don't got y'all own bottle? I'm like, Did I do something to you? But I'm like, me rock and roll looking at each other like,
Um,
okay, forget her. Like, forget her, okay? We good. We don't need to even. Next, we go and sit by the fire pit and we just chilling. Like I said, like when we weren't around them, we had fun. Every time they came around, it was like a black cloud over us, like just trying to fuck our fun up and trying to just they did not want us to have fun clearly, or they just thought they thought they was about to just ruin our night by just doing little petty weird shit to us, and we weren't having that. Like, but like I said, I also after a certain point in the night, I wasn't using my discernment. So like when we were sitting at the fire pit and we were, chilling and drinking, I ended up asking for the bottle again because I noticed that Dumber didn't have it anymore. Dumbest and Dumber were sitting next to each other with the bottle. Dumb? I think Dumb was getting somewhere. Dumber and Dumbest caught themselves trying to be funny, right? So when I had asked for the bottle when Dumbest had it, mind you, me and Dumbest at the time, we cool. So I think. Me and Dumber already had our shit in the past, so we treading lightly with each other. But Lit Me ended up confronting her that night. We gonna get to that. So I'm like, hey, Dumbest, can I have some of y'all bottle? Here's some of ours, right? Now, I say that like to them across the fire pit. And then they're like whispering to each other a little bit. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not worried about it. Why did Dumber? No, why did Dumbest catch herself walking over to me, right? She like, hey, you still want some? Mind you, at this point of the night, I'm lit. I'm like, yeah, girl, what's up? Y'all, why does she drove the boat for me, but she like proceeded to pour it on my titties, like trying to be funny. But at the time, I'm like, yeah, Oh, hold on. I'm like, yeah. I was having a time. Like before you can hurt my feelings when I'm drunk, I will hurt your feelings. Like that didn't do nothing to me. But rock and roll start to peep. Like, whoa, these girls is they don't like somebody. It's clearly me. Like it's clearly Ari. But they know how I get. Like there's a fine line between fun Ari and crazy Ari. Once they would have pointed that one specific thing out, like, yo, I feel like they try and be like weird, messy to you. Oh, we was gonna have to rumble right then and there. That's the type of person I am. That's why I feel like my friends was holding back. And like I love them and I respect them for that because they don't want to see me go crazy cuckoo on a hoe. But they don't want to see me go crazy cuckoo on a hoe. So they didn't really say nothing off rip right then and there because they saw that I was enjoying myself. They saw that I was having. So I don't want to say there was no point in ruining my fun, but they also didn't want to. I would have turned that whole shit upside down. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Like they would not have made it out safe. Okay, somebody would have got something. But lit drunk Ari isn't using her discernment, like I said. So I'm thinking I'm having fun. I'm thinking they're kicking it with me. I'm thinking we're partying. Mind you, can I please add, at this party that they invited me to, every single person at this party was like fucking with me and rock and roll heavy, right? Just because of our vibe, just because we be chilling, just we out the way, we be mobbing, we be chilling, but we know how to pop out and have a good time. And I feel like them bitches didn't like that. And once they noticed that people actually were talking to us and interacting with us, but yeah, they start to notice like something is off now. They're definitely doing this on purpose to her. Rock leaves, okay? Roll stays with me, but Rock dips. Rock don't mess with that shit. And I don't blame Rock. I just feel like I wanted Rock to say something, but like I said, she just wasn't sure in the moment. So she goes home. Me and Roll end up finding one of our friends from school, She's a sweetheart. She turned up with us. She made the night fun. I will give her that. Like, we met up with her that night. We're gonna call her Beanie Man. Okay? Beanie Man came in and turned it up for us, and Beanie Man was actually familiar with the people at the party. So, like, she basically took us away from Dumbest and Dumber and was like, let's have a ball over here on this side. And I don't know, like, weird shit, but like we just not on that type of time. And I like Beanie Man for that. That's Beanie Man actually became friends, one-on-one friends after that, because we only really talked in school type of thing. So yeah, Beanie Man has her other friend there, and we're all kind of just kicking it, chilling, having a good time. And as the night goes on, I would see Dumbest and Dumber. I wasn't seeing Dumb around. Dumb wasn't around. Dumb was the one that actually extended the invitation. Dumb was gone. Okay? Dumb, I'm pretty sure, was getting. That's why Dumb needs to mind her business when it comes to me, too. Dumber is walking around with this sly ass attitude towards just me for no reason. And I'm really trying to tell you, when bitches are insecure like that, they will have a problem with you just because you don't care. They had a problem with me just because I was not worried about whatever shit they had going on in the back of their head about me. I wasn't thinking like that. I'm not thinking that y'all are going to invite me somewhere and don't even like me. Y'all are going to invite me somewhere and got smoke with me. Cause bitch, why didn't you pop off at the fucking lip when you first saw me? You talking, y'all worry about a fucking bottle of New Amsterdam. Why didn't you say, bitch, put your shit down and rumble me? Nobody said that shit. And that's how I know you bitches ain't stand up bitches like me. And that's why I will never go back and forth with you bitches. To this day, I haven't gone back and forth with you bitches after that situation. You want to know exactly what I did? I beat a bitch ass and I left it at that. That bitch went up on them socials and was dogging and trashing the shit out of my name. And that's why I'm making this video, honestly, because I feel like after the fight, after all the real drama went down, that's when the little started to try to pop off at the lip, trying to get other people on her side. You're not even telling the whole story, ma'am. Tell motherfuckers how you proceeded to invite your friend to a party, your homegirl to a party, and start being weird towards her for no reason at that, knowing that she's not on that with you. She's never been on that with you. Never had a problem with you. Maybe had a problem with Dumber, but that never affected our friendship in the past. So why sit here and let Dumber put a battery in your back? Now your fucking eye got put on a rocket ship. That shit is gone. I fucked your eye up. Scars. I'm scarring bitches. I'm knotting bitches. And when I fight, I'm going to leave a mark. That's one thing about me. Just leave me alone. Don't do nothing to piss me off. We won't have to. Yeah. Back to the story. Dumber and Dumbest are walking around like, kind of like iffy with me. And me and Roll are with Beanie Man now. Like, literally, like, actually hanging out with her at this point. So, like, we not worried about Dumber and Dumbest. But Dumber and Dumbest are worried about us. And Dumber and Dumbest are doing everything in their power to make sure, like, we get around them, or they proceed to invite us over to where they're sitting and chilling at just to be on some weird shit, right? Now, this is where the climax of the story happens. I don't even want to say the climax, but this is the reason why bitches proceeded to start talking shit about me. Dumbest had a vape. I asked Dumbest to hit the vape. Maybe like 2-3 times out of that whole entire night, right? Mind you, at this point in time, I don't smoke vapes. So if I did, I would have bought one and brought it. But I don't smoke this shit. But my quote unquote friend has one. So me asking her for a hit of her vape, it should not be a problem. I'm not thinking she's going to make it a problem. And she didn't. Every time I asked for it, the 3-4, maybe 4 times at most I asked for it, she gave it to me. And she never gave me an inkling of a feeling, oh, she doing too much. Oh, she keep asking for my stuff. I don't want to keep giving her my stuff. One thing about me, I catch on to vibes like this, right? If you are thinking something, I see it on your face. If she would have been thinking in that moment, yo, she really drawing with this, asking me for shit stuff, I would have, first of all, I would have fucking got up and walked away, number one. And number two, I wouldn't continue to ask for it. But can I add, I was talking to my homegirl yesterday, and we was talking about this situation, and she was telling me, I was trying to like explain myself when it comes to this situation. She's like, first of all, I grew up with all sisters, okay? We're not going to invite you somewhere and act weird towards you when it comes to the stuff that we're offering to each other. If I'm offering you something, you feel me? Like, it shouldn't be like weird. Like, I don't know, like they made it a thing as to why they really had that whole problem with me. And I'm like, if I'm thinking you bitches are my friends, why in the world would I think I can't ask you for nothing? I can't borrow something of yours, because I know for a fact if you ask me, I got it. If you wanted a shot of my bottle, you got it. Even if you didn't have nothing to offer me, I got it. You got it. That's me. That's not these bitches. And I gotta understand that. And once I understand, I still to this day, like, I don't know. When it comes to, first of all, ignore my nails. These bitches is done. But yeah, like, I feel like I was looking at it from a point of view, this is my friend. Not, this is some random girl at the party, let me keep asking her for stuff. No, this is my friend. Okay? So, as we're like chilling, I noticed that Dumbass has her cousin there. We're gonna call this bitch Ugly. We're just gonna call her Ugly. Okay? I don't shame girls ever, but this bitch, she had a lot to say about me and did not know me from a can of paint. No, actually, we gonna call her Shit Breath. Shit Breath that night was in the background, in the shadows. But when Shit Breath decided to get up and get a little bold because she seen the type time that Dumber and Dumbest was on, that's when she started to like try and join the hate train for Ari. And I'm like, first of all, why do I even have a hate train? I'm in this party literally mobbing, minding my business, having a drink. Like everybody else. With my friend Roll. Me and my friend Roll chilling, Rock done left. Beanie Man, you know, she drunk as hell with her friends, but we chilling. Like, why is everybody like on my dick? Like if you, unless y'all physically gonna give me a dick suck, I need y'all to stop. But they didn't. They didn't. Shit Breath, as we're like in the kitchen chilling, dancing, you know, I notice Shit Breath keep glaring at me. Shit Breath, what is your problem? I don't even know you. I don't know you at all, right? She didn't care about that. She just noticed the type time that her little dick sucking ass friends was on and decided to join in. You know what? I'm not gonna knock you for that. You're a dick eater. You're a follower. That's what you do. But next time, please do something to me so I can tear your ass up. But anyways, no, for real. So Dumber and Dumbest end up inviting D30 in them. I don't know specific names. I really don't, because I don't care about these people. Not on a rude type time. I really just genuinely, I don't. She invites like D30 and, you know, his posse of niggas. And I noticed once she invited them, it was really like runts after that. Like, they was acting different. And I'm like, me and Roll, we caught on at this point. But I'm still genuinely in shock. Like, there's no way like this is really happening right now. Like, bitch is really just acting straight weird as hell towards me for no reason. And y'all invited me. I don't think that's very fair. But we gonna continue the story. So yeah, she invites them, and you know, this is a house party, so everybody's all over the place type of thing. But me and Roll, we know to stay together, right? Me and Roll notice that these niggas are walking around the house. We're like, what the hell? Where the hell they come from? Why are they here? It's like 3 a.m. Then we see Dumber and Dumbest getting like talked to by the whole entire posse. Mind you, it's two of them and it's like maybe like five of them. Now, one of them decided to say something to me. Still got that nigga on Instagram, but he's not one of the known niggas, I guess. And I think he thought like, oh, y'all, they all friends. Like, okay, maybe I could talk to her. But he slowly started to notice that these girls did not, they weren't with me. But he was still, trying to get with me. And I'm like, er, er. Respectfully, I just wasn't interested. But we did exchange Instagrams. I'll give him that. But I feel like I said, I keep putting emphasis on this. But once these 30, them niggas came, it was really runts for the whole situation. Because now they feel like, okay, if I even come near them, I'm just trying to be like all worried about them. Like I give a fuck. First of all, who are y'all? Like, respectfully, no, disrespectfully, who do you think you are? To think that Ari was like fiending to be around you, girl. If we're friends and we're at a party together, why would we not be around each other? I mean, but don't make it seem like somebody is chasing after your tail. Because at the end of the day, that's not cool. We don't do that to each other. At least I wouldn't do that to you. Now I would. Honestly, I would drag your ass through the fucking mud and shit on your fucking head if I could. But we're grown. So I mean in a way like, what was your motive? And if she would have sat there and continued to say whatever shit that me and her had in the past was the reason why she was treating me like this years later, even though I forgot to add this in, y'all. While when we were at the fire pit before the liquor spilling situation, I confronted Dumber and I said, I know me and you have had our stuff in the past, but we have literally no reason to not like each other. She agreed, and somebody that was like in the vicinity heard the conversation. She was like, oh my God, that is so cute. That is so nice. I respect that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm about to walk around a party and I got smoke with this girl. Do you want to fight or not? She like, no, I don't. We don't got no problem. And I'm like, we don't. I've been saying that for the longest, but you've been reaching for something and it's like tonight you gonna find something to drag along and make a problem out of, and that's exactly what she did. And as the night went on, even though Roll is clearly turned off by the whole situation, Roll hasn't left my side. Roll is being a roll dog at this point, and Beanie Man is so drunk she don't even understand what's happening. So Beanie Man, lay down. Beanie Man, we gonna talk to you later. Roll. This nigga just tried to come at me. I'm pretty sure he cool with them niggas that Dumber and Dumbest are like fucking with, but I don't know if they fucking with. Like, I feel like something is off, right? So this is when I noticed, okay, it's time to go home. I heard them talking about like going to Wawa or something like that, and I was like, oh shit, like, can I go? Like, and I don't know what they said. I don't know what Dumber said, because Dumber is the one with the fucking box car. She got like a cardboard box car. She like, I don't know if she just said like they not going no more, like it's not enough space, and I was just like, did I do something to this bitch? Like, now that's when I noticed it. That's when the liquor, that shit was gone. That drunk shit was out. That's when I locked in, and I'm like, I said, Roll, I'm about to order the Uber. The night was so long. There was a million and one other things that happened between these span of events with them in specific, but the bad outweighed the good in this situation. I'm not gonna lie. Like, a lot of negative, weird shit was going on at this party, and I wasn't hip to none of this shit because I'm thinking that these girls are my friends, and I'm not gonna go into any party with my middle school friends thinking that they got smoke with me, because why would y'all invite me? That's the kicker. I was invited to this shit, and then y'all proceeded to treat me like shit. That shit wasn't cool, and I don't wish karma on nobody, but God knows my heart, and God knows I had no problems with not one of them girls, including Shit Breath, because like I said, I didn't know Shit Breath from a can of paint and vice versa. But I feel like people see that I have like a light to me and really just want to dim my shit. And I won't fight you on that. That's my problem sometimes. Like, I be thinking to myself, like, maybe you can just, not say nothing. Maybe you can just be quiet. But that's what they want. Me suppressing myself to make other people feel better is something that I stopped doing a long time ago. Because that's letting people take your power away from you. And them bitches wasn't going to take no type of power away from me. And that same night when I went home, y'all, I just went to sleep with just this feeling in my stomach like I'm about to wake up to something. Somebody's about to say something weird. Somebody's about to do something weird. It's about to be something. And it was. So I go on Instagram and I follow Dumb and Dumbest. Dumbest posts a picture of like a collage of all the fucking pictures from that night or whatever. And I'm in the pictures. She didn't tag me, but I'm in these pictures. And the caption was something about da 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 da. Somebody, whoever, the boy that had the parties, she said his name and she was like, he has the best parties, right? And I see there's a lot of comments on the picture. I'm like, what the hell? So I see Shit Breath, Dumb, Dumber, and Dumbest sucking on my ball sack, dick riding me, saying, can I hit your vape? Can I get your bottle? Can I hit your vape? Can I hit your bottle? And everybody just having a key about it. And I'm like, who you talking about? Are you talking about me? Now, I text Dumb first. I texted Dumb first mainly because Dumb was not there all night. So what the are you, bitch, what are you laughing at? If anything, you should be laughing at the fact that you was gone at a party for hours getting put in you. I know your pussy hurt. But I texted her and I asked, like, yo, you talking about me? Nobody really had anything to say. Like, of course she denies it because she's, but I know you're talking about me. So I'm going to have to make a group chat now. Now, I make a group chat with Roll in it because Roll is there. Now, me and Roll already know what to look out for. But we just waiting on somebody to say something. Because everybody at this point is acting stupid. Like what's up? What's tea? Like, the fact that I gotta make a group chat and ask y'all if y'all talking about me, even though I already asked and was lied to. Now I feel like y'all playing in my face. Like, who got a problem and who is talking shit and what? Now, Dumbest was doing the talking here. The one time she was doing the talking was here. She's basically denying until her lips turn blue, and that's what we call pussy. Bitch, if you was talking about me and I'm clearly already knowing, why sit there and act dumb? And don't sit there and try and say, cause like, no, I don't even, no excuses. Was you talking shit or no? And then I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you if you're talking shit about me. And that's when that's when everything switched. And she said something like, you know where I'm at. I do. I do, actually. And I'm like, wait, since when is she even like that? Is somebody putting a battery in her back? And they sure were. They were. They were putting a battery in her back. And I guess in another group chat, they must have been discussing what was going on the night before, since Dumb was getting fucked. And Shit Breath was in the shadows, sucking on my nutsack. Got something to say about me and didn't even say it. They were discussing what happened. And they thought they had like an insider about me, a little inside joke. Yeah. No. That shit wasn't even funny, number one. as a friend, if you want to sit there and try and play me because I'm thinking that you're my friend, so it shouldn't be nothing if I ask you for something because I'm offering something to you back, that's corny. Don't make it seem like I'm really just some desperate ass bitch, because at the end of the day, I'm a stand up bitch, bro. You and them bitches know that. They know I'm a stand up bitch. So for them to play in my face like I wasn't gonna slide one of them bitches is insane to me. When I feel played with, it's like a whole different side of me, because I don't play in people's faces purposely. I'm too old for that. So when it's done to me, especially by people that I care about, and for no reason, I didn't do nothing to you, you shouldn't be treating me like that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take it personal. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hurt your feelings. I'm gonna do all of that. Because why? It's the simple why are we doing that. As the days go by, even though I know they're talking about me, everybody was denying it. And me sitting there keep saying like, are you want to rumble, are you want to do this, are you want to do that, and everybody's just kind of like playing in my face like it's a joke. I had to leave it alone for my own sanity, because I was starting to feel like, bro, I'm about to blow. Like this, I'm not understanding why I'm being treated like this. So now I'm getting to a point where I'm feeling that hurt is turning into rage. Yes, I said rage. I was raging. I was fuming, like, because it was just so off guard. And that was a point in my life, y'all. I was going through so much, like, mentally. So to have my friends shitting on me at the same time, friends, it hurts. I'll admit it, 100%. It hurts, and it hurts bad, because when you think somebody wouldn't do it to you and they do, it's like you really don't know what exactly to think. And, like I said, emphasis on me going through a lot at that point in my life. And then I'm thinking I'm hanging with my friends from middle school. They invited me out to a party. We're going to have a good time. And then y'all do that. It's so inconsiderate. Like, I don't know. And I ain't gonna lie, I've shed a few tears over this situation, mainly because a lot of lies were like spread about me, and a lot of things were said out of anger, and I couldn't defend myself. I chose not to defend myself because I don't know how to argue. I'm not an arguer. Like, I couldn't get up on Instagram and write paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs about bitches, because it's not in my blood. It's not in my heart to do that. Like, I'd rather just, when I see you, we see each other. But it was getting to a point where, like, y'all keep, like, trying to be funny. And you know what? They had so much shit to say about me. I had people coming and asking me, yo, y'all don't like each other? What did she do? What did she do? What did you? And one night, I want to say maybe like 2-3 weeks after that situation happened, a friend of mine had a get together at his house, and he lives pretty close to Dummies. And basically, so it was my cousin, my friend, my female friend, the male friend that lives near Dummies, and one other male friend of ours. And we're in the crib, chilling, talking about the situation, and I'm basically letting them know the rundown of it, and how, like, they have no real valid reason not to like me. And they're basically all confused, as am I, because we were friends at one point, and now all of a sudden we're not. And like I said, I'm just as confused as you. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I did to this girl. I don't know what her problem is, but I'm gonna let her find it. And y'all, I fucked up here, but this is where I dropped the ball. After that situation, mind you, we were drinking that night too. After that, us talking about the situation, we went out back to smoke. And like I said, this male friend lives very close to Dumbest's house. So I'm back there talking shit, but not like directly behind her house. Like, when we went behind his house to smoke, and I was already lit, we already just got done talking about the situation, we're so close to this girl's house, I proceed to say, fuck Dumbest won't come outside, Dumbest ain't shit, Dumbest ain't gonna do nothing, she got a ring camera all that behind her house, front of the house, all of that, because her dad is strict. I grew up with this girl. I know how strict her family is, and I knew for a fact that message was going to get relayed to her. Knocking on her door was wrong, but I did my wrong. Where I dropped the ball at was being behind that girl house talking shit. But honestly, I feel like it was justified because you've been talking shit about me for the last month for no reason. It's like, damn, like I know my dick tastes good. Do it like what? You don't even know. Anyways, so after that night ends, I'm not thinking about this bitch. I'm not thinking about this situation. And I randomly get a call one day, right? Weeks after this situation to me, being behind her house talking shit. Dumber calls me. Dumber? What are you calling me for? I answer. I'm like, hello? She like, yo, you want to fight, dumbest? I'm like, what you talking about? She like, you was behind her house saying this, that, and the third, and her dad seen it and sent it to her and said, what's going on? So now she feel like you disrespected her. She want to fight. I'm like, are you asking me, do I want to fight her or do she want to fight? Like, what, bitch? What are you talking about? This not even your situation. What are you calling me for? You have no reason to be, like, sucking a dick right now, bro. Like, let dumbest do that, if anything. Dumber, just chill. Like, you gonna get some, mob out. Anyways, the more she starts, she's just talking, she's spewing shit out of her mouth, literally. And I'm like, bro, just come. Just pull up. Like, I literally just blurted, just come here. She like, alright, we gonna be there. I'm gonna text you. I'm like, alright, bet. Mind you, at the time, my cousin is at my house. And at the time, she's probably like 22, 23. She telling me, bro, just leave it alone. Bro, just leave it alone. She knows this whole situation at this point, too. She's like, bro, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. I'm like, why would I leave it alone? Why would I leave it alone? First of all, I already dropped the ball somewhere being behind this girl house talking shit. I gotta handle that. But not only that, this girl has been riding my dick for weeks for no reason. So I'm going to give her what she's looking for. But I promise you, after this, I'm cool. We getting too old for this shit. At this point, we're seniors in high school. My fucking prom is this following week, y'all. After this fight was my prom. If I wasn't confident in my fighting skills, I would not have went out and fair and fought that girl. Because what if I came back with a bloody nose, a black eye, a knot, anything? I wasn't even thinking. But I knew, basically told her, like, are you coming? Like, not told her, but I'm asking her, like, I'm like, are you coming? Are you popping out? Like, I'm not worried about enough you saying. Like, are you coming outside? And then I walk off. I'm like, bruh, nah. No funny shit. I had my sister drench me in Vaseline and baby oil on my arms. I put my sneakers on, had my little sister do that, wrap my hair up, and my mom walked in. She like, where you going? I'm like, I gotta go fight, bro. My mom starts bitching, bro, doing too much. I love her to pieces because I know she watches my videos, so I'm not saying that in a bad way, mom, but you did a lot just for a fight to last like 5 minutes. Not even. But listen. My mom's like, no, you're not going out there. If you go out there, I'm calling the cops. I said, bruh, you drawn. Don't you dare call the cops. First of all, I've been arrested before. Them cops, if they see me in some crap again, bro, you're just setting me up. Just don't call them. But my mom is so bent on making sure I don't go outside. She's just losing it. Y'all, I swear, she walked away from the room for a second to get my stepdad. And she told my stepdad, make sure she don't leave. Are you insane? Mom, are you insane? Are you literally going to set your husband up to get trampled over and bulldozed over just so I can go and beat a bitch? Just let me go. And I'm 18 at this point. Like, let me go make a bad decision. If I want to make a bad decision and I call you to come bail me out of jail, you don't got to. Just let me do what I need to do. Real stand up bitch. I started it. Well, I'm going to end it. It'll get ended by me every time. Mom, just let me go do my do. She like, no. Girl, long story short, y'all, I ended up walking out. But before I left, I said to my cousin, I said, "You coming?" No, actually, I'm lying. As I go downstairs, I just go. I don't think. That's my problem. And I get a call from one of Dumb's friends, and this is one of her male friends that I was cool with at the time. He like, "You do you know what's going on?" I say, "Yeah, like I'm waiting on them to pull up now. Like, is Dumb with them?" He's like, "No, Dumb isn't with them, but like I just want you to be safe and I want you to know exactly what's going down." He gave me the whole rundown. And I really like I for that. You know who you are. If it wasn't for you, I probably would have went out there and got set up. Not set up, but like I'm not thinking it's like multiple. After I get the lowdown, I call my sister because my cousin ain't coming outside. I don't know what she was doing. Call my sister. She like, "What?" My girl is still at work at this point, but she about to get off. Right down Chester Pike. It's a little drive, but she's in Chester. She ain't that far. But she got to go get a couple motherfuckers because she can't just pull up with just her. And it's just me. Like, we don't know what these bitches is on. If I would have went out there by myself, which I did, we gonna get to that. Matter of fact, let me just tell you the rest of the story. So she says, "I'm gonna call you right back. Send me your location right now." I sent her my location. My adrenaline is pumping so bad, y'all. The way my house is, if I walk out back, the alleyway was connected to a street that was connected to another alleyway, and then it was like Chester Pike and it was a lot. But me walking straight out of my back door, I could see Chester Pike, and I'm walking towards Chester Pike. Why do I see Dumber and Dumbest in the car pulling up on me? Mind you, this is Dumber's car. Dumber pulls up. Dumber sees me. Dumbest sees me. And so does Shit Breath. They pull up with Shit Breath. Like Shit Breath was going to do something. Dumber didn't even do nothing. Because you bitches know you bitches going to get slid in real life. I don't like this part of me, y'all. But it could really get like that. Dumber sees me. And I'm like, "What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?" Nobody say nothing. I'm like, I'm by myself. Run the fuck up. Somebody do something. Mind you, they're across the street. I'm on the other side. Yo, hello. Y'all see me, right? I see y'all. Hello. Nobody ran up, y'all. They could have easily tipped on me right then and there. Nobody did nothing at that point in time. And I really want to know why. Can y'all let me know why? Because I know somebody probably going to send this shit to y'all. Why when y'all see me across the street by myself, y'all didn't do nothing? And don't say because y'all didn't want to jump me. Because at the end of the day, you bitches are corny and y'all know for a fact, for real, y'all was probably already planning on doing that shit on a low-key tip. While me and Dumbest was already fighting, y'all was going to try some shit. But no, bitch. My sister pulled up, and not only did she pull up, she brought a pit bull, she brought 2 bitches, 3 kids, and 3 niggas. I didn't expect her to pull up with all of them people, but my sister, she real for that. And she know how fights can get. And even though I was fighting corny dirt bitches, she didn't know that. So she came prepared and she came on go. And so I've been standing right here by myself and nobody did nothing. She's like, "That's them across the street?" I'm like, "Yeah." She like, "Oh, yo, what's up? What's up?" Like, they see the dog though. They start bitching. I'm like, "The dog ain't worried about y'all. Don't be worried about the dog. Come here. Come here." They're like, "No, we're gonna get arrested. We gotta fight somewhere secluded." I'm like, "Alright, it's a park right down the street. Come on." Nobody was trying to go to the park. They thought I was trying to set them up. I'm like, "Do you not see the park? The park is right here. Like, it's a little dark, but we can fight right here." They're like, "No, we don't want to do it right here." Being extra, like, have you ever been in a fight and a bitch had like preferences on where it was done? Hop in a field. You're doing a lot of nothing right now. Like, whatever. I'm getting to the point where I'm tired of walking around looking for a place for us to fight. I say, "Come in this alley." Everybody, pull up with their cars in the alley. We get it cracking. Mind you, when I walk up the alleyway and my sister's pulling up, in her car and stuff like that, my adrenaline is pumping so bad. I don't know whether if I should say something to this girl or just swing on her. Girl, I was swinging on this girl so hard, I almost knocked the wind out of myself trying to beat this bitch up. And that was pent up aggression from years. That wasn't even her after a while. Like, I was just like really just getting my licks in on some shit like I'm trying to hurt you. Mainly because you played with my integrity and you tried to disrespect me. You got your friend texting me and calling me for you. If this is your beef, if this is your problem, if this is your fight, handle it. Do what you have to do. Don't let Dumber get you amped up to get beat up. Because at the end of the day, Dumber wants to fight me. But Dumber's not going to fight me. But Dumber knows that Dumbest has a problem with me. So it's better for Dumber to just get Dumbest to fight me. And regardless of how shit end, Ari got fought. That's all that matters. Win, lose, or draw. Ari got fought. Now, for Dumber to have such like strong feelings about me and be doing all this talking on the socials about me and stuff, it confuses me because she tells people that I tell people that I don't like her. Why do you think I'm talking about you? Why on planet Earth would I have anything to say about your tall, slinky ass? I don't. And it seems like you're insecure. I ain't gonna lie. It gives, like, you pretty and you bad, but if somebody else is the same thing, it's a problem. So let me try and embarrass her. Let me try to outshine her. I got more money than you. I do this. I do that. I got a car. I got this. Girl. What happened to being a girl's girl? What happened to lifting people up? What happened to, like, being grown and understanding, like, the things you own and possess do not define who you are? That girl will brag until her motherfucking lips turn blue. And I never understood that about that girl. But that's a whole nother conversation for another day. Actually, we're never going to speak on these bitches again, because you bitches will never get another second on my channel after this. But anyways, we fight. I leave this girl with a knot, and I leave this girl with a scratch, right? Insert clown music, because, like, what you thought? She was about to get off slick, bitch? No. Anyways, after the fight, it's so many people around us. It's shit breath, Dumber, and then we got Dumbest in the field with her fucking eye fucking rolling across the cement. This is what y'all wanted. Just because you thought it was funny to try and make fun of your friend that came into a party and was trying to have a good time, and you tried to shit on her. Now your eye is done. Your face is scarred. And your eyebrow is knotted. And that is your fault, and that is your problem. And I don't feel bad for a damn thing that I did. I didn't do nothing wrong. I feel like I dropped the ball discussing the situation with people that I knew would, like, get me pissed off about it all over again, and me being behind her house and whatever, raving and doing whatever I was doing. Cool. But so what? If your dad sat there and told you that he heard that on a Ring camera, I feel like she lying. I feel like she was in her bedroom and heard it, and she didn't come outside, but that's not my problem. Their fight got so crazy. I'm yelling at them as they're driving up the alleyway, all that. But before they got in the car, I said, does anybody else want to fight? Because I know Dumber was the real perpetrator here. And I'm talking directly to Dumber. And also shit breath, because I feel like shit breath was just dick riding just because other people was doing it. Like, that was, you not a stand up bitch. I'm not gonna lie. You fall for anything. But yeah, like, I don't know, y'all. It's so stupid because I just feel as though I was so genuine and real with bitches, and they sat there and they tried to play in my face because they thought I was, like, weak. And they thought I wasn't gonna hop in that field again, because I've hopped in the field before. But I also promised myself I would chill off of it because I wasn't going to let nobody take me out of character like that. But when you got somebody that like is like poking the bear purposely, oh, oh, that was y'all was trying to hurt my feelings. Y'all was trying to degrade me. Y'all were trying to belittle me just for me to flip the fucking script on you bitches. And now I'm about to be on my channel. I'm on my channel right now talking about this shit, and my shit about to go up. And now motherfuckers know what type of bitches you are. If you don't know who I'm talking about, that's too bad. But if you can connect the dots, good job. I don't. But this situation happened back in 2023, and I feel like after the fight, a lot of social shit was going on. A lot of people were coming to me and telling me that they were talking about me and saying this, that, and the third about me and asking me what happened. But I'm like, why don't you go and ask them? I did. They said this. That's all they said. Of course, that's all they said. Because not only are they lying, but they're trying to suppress the story to make it seem like not a lot happened. Shit just got popping and we left it at that. No, I'm fighting for my respect right now. You bitches had me f***ed up. And I showed y'all bitches exactly how dark shit can get. And if you bitches was really on that, I would have ran a fade with 3 of them. Shit breath, dumber, and dumbest could have ran the fade with me, but only dumbest let the battery get put in her back. Dumber and shit face, shit breath already knew. They knew to pick and choose their battles wisely, but they set dumbest up. And now look at her. I rolling across the cement. Like I said, just saw it. You're dumb. You're crazy. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You should have known better. But yeah, I feel like the main reason why I wanted to get up on the socials and talk my shit is because, like I said, a lot of social shit was going on after that fight. Like the girl shit breath was posting them shaking their hips after the fight, saying, my bestie, mind you, that's your cousin. My bestie didn't lose. My bestie still cute. Is she? She needs some Ambi for that scar. Like, ASAP. And you know what? None of them are ugly girls. They just got ugly hearts, ugly personalities. Which makes you ugly. Like, come on now. You got people that are genuine to you, people that are real with you, people that are just trying to just mob with you, and you was treating them like shit because you thought you wanted to what, show off and show people that you could like talk shit to somebody, but not, you can't bully me, but you can definitely talk shit to me, because I don't know how to talk shit back, but I will beat your ass. That's exactly what happened. And then I handled it in a way that I handled it back in like middle school. But you also got to remember, I was pushed and pushed and pushed up until I exploded. So that's why I really just don't feel bad about how I handled the situation, because to this day I still haven't really posted shit about them bitches on social media. I maybe posted like one thing after I found out that they was posting about me, but it was deleted because it was stupid. Why do I need people to know like that I'm beating bitches up? And why do you need people to know that you just got beat up? Just leave it alone. Like, I know how to beat a bitch ass and leave them alone. When bitches lose a fight, that's when they don't know how to stop talking about it. And that's when they just want to just keep talking and just don't know when to stop. And that was them. And I feel like Dumber has a confidence issue. Dumber has a lot going for herself, but Dumber has a habit of tearing other girls down. And I feel like that makes her feel better about herself. And living a life like that is absolutely terrible. I would hate that. I wouldn't be able to even fathom just randomly hating on other people to make myself feel better, because actually I'm the opposite. I like bringing people up and making them feel, that makes me feel better. Complimenting people, putting confidence in people, and just letting them know that they're seen. I respect them. They cool. I fuck with them. You do the whole opposite. And I don't know how you have any friends, and probably because they don't see the real true colors of you yet, but they're going to see them soon. And when they see them, they're going to be absolutely disgusted, and I can't wait. But that's just me being childish like everybody else. I mean, it's not always a tit for tat thing, but I feel like I was so mature in this situation, and I really had no reason to be, because everybody else was treating me like dog shit. Absolute dog shit. Absolute dog shit. For what? I don't know. But I'll never forget how I felt around that time, because like I said earlier, I was going through so much mentally. To have people that I thought were my friends do that to me, it caught me absolutely off guard. Like, why? Is this supposed to be something that's like going like leverage me later in life. Why is this happening to me right now? It was so stupid and random. And for Shit Breath and Dumber to have so much to say about me, and Dumbest knew to shut the fuck up after a while, goes to show Dumbest never had a real issue. Dumber must want to suck on my pussy, and Shit Breath is acting like a person that got shit breath, you know, just going around just spreading her shitty ass breath everywhere, and people just gotta deal with it. I'm tired of that. I don't want to. Shit Breath is irrelevant, honestly. Like I said, she was in the shadows most of the night until she decided to prevail that fucking ugly ass face. Ooh, she makes me itch, like, for real. But final thoughts on this situation, y'all. All I can say is use your discernment wisely. When you feel like people are being weird towards you or people just don't want you around, you're more than likely right, because people act exactly how they feel most of the time. Like, unless you're a pathological liar and you know you can act the complete opposite of how you're feeling, that's one thing. But when it prevails, let it, and take it like a woman, or a man. Take it like a man, take it like a woman. When the truth prevails, deal with it how any regular, smart, discerning adult would. And I feel like also, like I said earlier, don't ever think that it can't happen to you, because it can. Humble yourself. Learn that when you bring other people down, you bring yourself down with them. You want to know why? You're hurting your own character, hurting somebody else's for absolutely no reason. I don't want to call it bullying, but I also call it like unnecessary, like, just, I don't know. But it's just good to understand that your community and your people that you're supposed to be with and around in life would never treat you how I just described people treating me. It's so simple and flat out how people treat you when they actually like you. And them girls were simply treating me like they didn't like me. And I just want to add one more thing in there. This is how I know I didn't do nothing wrong. Dumb texted me. Mind you, Dumb texted me, I want to say, after I fought her friend. That makes me feel like this girl knew I got pushed to my limit, and it's good to really just leave me alone. And she texted me and said, "We got no beef, love. I'm sorry everything played out like that. I wasn't really there when that shit was going on." Yeah, I know you wasn't, so why was you dickying? Like, what are we really talking about? And after the fight, y'all, Dumber caught herself saying she wanted to fight me. And I said, "Dumber, why didn't you just rumble me right then and there afterwards? No excuse. Just, come on, let's fight, let's fight." And I'm like, alright, I'm gonna get somebody for you. You had your chance with me, bitch. You can't touch me now. It's my choice. My body, my choice, baby. You're not gonna touch me. I'm gonna get somebody to touch you for me. She didn't like that. I'm like, you just got somebody to fight for you. You just set your friend up to get her ass beat. Why you can't handle yours? She don't got nothing to say. She just want to keep trying to get with me. And I'm like, bro, I'm going to give you exactly what you want. But when it's time, I really need you to pop out. I want to say maybe like an hour later, bro, I met up with my fucking peoples again. And I'm like, yo, she's still talking shit. Like, I'm going to go out there. We gonna fight this bitch. This girl proceeds to send me a motherfucking address to a goddamn cemetery. That's when I knew bitches didn't really want to run it with me. That's how I knew bitches was just having problems with their confidence. Their confidence levels were low, so they tried to bring mine down with them. Nope, bitch. Them bitches got raised right up. You want to know why? That situation made me feel like when you're a good person and people see that, they don't like that about you. And the only reason why somebody wouldn't like that about you is if they're not a good person themselves. And let me just say, Dumber. Why didn't you help your friend? That's my question to you. Why didn't you jump in for your friend? Why didn't you do anything to help your friend? Like, Shit Breath, like I said, we already know you're irrelevant. But Dumber, you know you wrong. And you know you wrong. Dumber, I pray for you. Cause Dumber, I feel like I said, she has like a confidence issue, so she feels like bringing other people down will make her feel better, and that ain't nice. And I hope you find something better to do with your time, because you, for the longest, like had this beef with me, and the older I get, the more I feel like you really probably just wanted to like lick me or something. There's no reason why you that pressed over a bitch you don't like. And I ain't never did nothing to you. That's the kicker of it all. I did nothing to this girl. And if she want to say that I went around saying I did not like her to people, she's a goddamn lie. The only reason why I would ever in life say that is if I feel like you don't like me. But I'll never say I don't like you. I'll first of all, the first thing I'll say about somebody is that I simply just don't talk to them. So that's how I know she lying. And I don't even talk to anybody, y'all. I have like 3-4 friends, and one of them is my cousin. So, like, but on that note, guys, thank you for listening to me ramble and tell my little story time about how I thought I had friends and then they were just weird to me for absolutely no reason. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel and tuning in and, listening to me yap and do what I do best. I love you guys. Y'all are my absolute favorite people in the entire world. I will definitely be back very soon with another video. Y'all know me. But yeah, mwah. I love you. Bye.